Redemption arcs. They're beautiful. Seeing an absolute horrible person turn into a law-abiding citizen could be peak fiction. To start off this list, we gotta bring up Endeavor. When we were first introduced to Endeavor, we find out he was obsessed with having a kid that could take over the title of #1 hero from All Might. This man hated All Might. He had 4 kids with his wife, who he abused and just treated her terribly in general. His kids were Natsuo, Fuyumi, Shoto, and Toya, who later on became Dabi due to how he was treated and neglected as a kid. In the beginning of the show, Endeavor was actually a really bad person, only thinking of himself. But later on in the show, something changes. When All Might retires due to his health, and he becomes the #1 hero, he gets furious. It's not until he comes face to face with his son Dabi. It makes him realize what kind of symbol of peace he wants to be, and what kind of dad he wants to be. You can see the regret on his face. He starts bawling his eyes out thinking of what he put his kids through. At first, his kids didn't believe that he wanted to change into a better person, but eventually they slowly started accepting it, some more than others. Diving into the Naruto universe, there are many characters who have went through great redemption arcs, but in this video, we're going to be talking about Gaara. Let me know in the comments if you want a part 2 with other characters. At first, we meet Gaara in the tuning exams. A strange kid with red hair from the Sand Village, and you can already tell something is not right with him. He kills a few contestants in the tuning exams and has arguably one of the best fights in Naruto with his battle with Rock Lee. Which, by the way, is one of my favorite fights. Rock Lee should have won that. The thing about Gaara is that he is a parallel to Naruto. They both have curse marks, and they are both treated terrible as kids due to the monsters they are holding inside of them. He was also one of the first few characters who was affected by Naruto's talk no jutsu. Literally, someone could be going on a rampage trying to destroy the whole world, and Naruto would be like, "Yo, dude, you're just like me. Chill, dog." And that talk changed Gaara's life. Right after that, he became the Sand Village's Kazekage. That man was 15 and became the Hokage. Most of y'all are way older not stacking up that bread, including me. I'm broke as hell. And don't even get me started about the fall off of Gaara. Like, look what they did to my man in Boruto. Truly disgusting. To end off the video, we gotta mention one of the best redemption arcs in anime, Thorfinn. And this is the summarized version because his redemption arc could be talked about for several hours. Thorfinn's whole life changed when he was only 6 years old and saw his dad lose his life. After that, he was forced to work for Askeladd, the guy who killed his dad, and they skipped time 11 years. And in that time, Thorfinn kills so many men, but can never get close to killing Askeladd. A key person to Thorfinn's redemption was a girl named Hild. Thorfinn didn't remember her when they first saw each other, but back in the day when Thorfinn was going through his crash out phase, he actually murked her dad right in front of her. And you can tell how bad he felt once he was confronted about it. That man has been through so much. He got punched 100 times in the face just to speak to one man. He made a safe place for a bunch of people, tried his hardest to atone for all the lives he took, and eventually was even forgiven by Hild. A honest, true redemption. Thank you guys so much. I read all the comments on my latest 2 videos. I'm gonna try to keep pushing out these videos. I know they're not the longest, but I try to make them the best that I can. Appreciate you guys, and peace.